All right, so this one's a little bit harder. Okay, this one is written partially in present tense and partially in past tense. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit different. Now, on your document, I put the translations of the words down at the bottom, but I also put up on the side here, I put kind of their equivalents in present tense. All right, so I'm going to read you this line by line, and then I'll translate it as I go, so that way it's a little bit easier for you. So this is titled La Orquesta de Reciclados, which means the orchestra of recycled, okay, or the recycled orchestra. En 2006 había un hombre. In 2006, there was a man. El hombre era Fabio Chavez. The man was Fabio Chavez. Fabio era de la Argentina. Fabio was from Argentina. Fabio era músico y él solucionaba problemas en el medio ambiente. Fabio was a musician and he solved problems in the environment. You can see here this word, it looks like it says solution in there. So he solutioned problems, or he solved problems. Un día, Fabio fue a Cateura. One day, Fabio went to Cateura. Okay, that's the name of like a town or like a community. Cateura era una comunidad en Paraguay y Cateura era un basurero. Cateura was a community in Paraguay, and Cateura was a trash dump or garbage dump. You can see that down here at the bottom, number 3, like a landfill. Okay. So this town was a landfill. Not really such great conditions for a town, right? Oh, hey, look, this next sentence. Las condiciones no eran excelentes. The conditions were not excellent. You can see that one there. It's a cognate. Había muchas personas en Cateura. There were a lot of people in Cateura. Las personas eran pobres. The people were poor. No tenían muchas posesiones. They did not have many possessions. No tenían mucho dinero. They did not have much money. Las personas necesitaban coleccionar objetos del basurero. The people needed to collect objects from the dump. Querían vender los objetos porque querían dinero. They wanted to sell the objects because they wanted money. Querían dinero porque necesitaban dinero. They wanted money because they needed money, right? Everyone needs money. We can all understand that. Fabio quería tener un programa de música en la escuela porque él comprendía que la música era un escape de las situaciones negativas para las personas. Fabio wanted to have a program of music, or a music program, in the school because he comprehended, you can see there it kind of looks like comprehender, he understood that music was an escape from negative situations for people. Okay, so this is a really deep sentence here. Fabio wanted to have a music program in school because he understood that music is an escape from negative situations for people. I'm sure some of you can probably relate to that, right? When you're down, you're kind of in a funk, you turn on some music, and your music kind of turns your mood around, right? So Fabio understood this, and he knew that this was a thing. And so he's like, I'm going to make this music program in this school, all right? Pero Fabio tenía un problema grande. Fabio had a big problem. Los estudiantes no tenían instrumentos. The students did not have instruments. No tenían violines, violas, cellos, guitarras, flautas, saxofones, trompetas, o instrumentos de percusión. Now, I'm pretty sure that if you just look at this, you could figure out what all of these instruments are. So Fabio said they didn't have violins, violas, cellos, guitars, flutes, saxophones, trumpets, or percussion instruments. Fabio no tenía una solución. Fabio did not have a solution. Fabio fue hacia su amigo Nicolás Gómez y le dijo, Fabio went toward his friend, Nick Gomez, and he said to him, Nicolás, quiero tener instrumentos para mi programa de música. Nicholas, I want to have instruments for my music program. Yo no tengo instrumentos para el programa. I don't have instruments for the program. Los estudiantes no tienen instrumentos. The students don't have instruments. Nicolás le dijo a Fabio. Nicholas said to Fabio, Fabio, yo tengo una idea. Fabio, I have an idea. Es posible formar instrumentos de los objetos del basurero. It is possible to form or to make instruments from the objects from the dump or from the landfill. What? This is crazy, right? Nicolás le dio una idea a Fabio. Nicholas gave an idea to Fabio. Fabio le dijo a Nicolás. Fabio said to Nicholas, ¡Qué idea excelente! What an excellent idea! Fabio y su amigo Nicolás coleccionaron objetos del basurero y formaron los instrumentos. Fabio and his friend Nicholas collected objects from the landfill and formed or made the instruments. Fabio les dio los instrumentos a los estudiantes. Fabio gave the instruments to the students. Los estudiantes vieron los instrumentos y estaban muy contentos. The students saw the instruments and they were very happy. Fabio y los estudiantes formaron una orquesta, la orquesta de reciclados. Okay, so Fabio and the students formed an orchestra, the orchestra of recycled orchestra. En el presente, la orquesta de reciclados visita muchas partes. In the present, like now, the recycled orchestra visits a lot of parts or a lot of places. Va a Europa. It goes to Europe. Va a África. It goes to Africa. Va a los Estados Unidos. It goes to the United States. Muchas personas ven la orquesta de reciclados y la orquesta es muy famosa. Many people see the recycled orchestra and the orchestra is very famous. La orquesta de reciclados representa la idea que no hay límites para una persona que tiene ideas, industria y persistencia. The orchestra represents the idea that there are no limits for a person that has ideas, industry, and persistence. All right, so that's another really deep idea there. In this one here, it's just a little facts about Paraguay. It's literally the technical name is La República de Paraguay, the Republic of Paraguay. Where it is located, está en América del Sur. It is in South America. The capital of Paraguay is Asunción. The official languages are Espanol and Guarani. Guarani is just like if you were to imagine like the Native American languages, it's kind of something kind of along those lines. Obviously very much not the same, but that's the only kind of equivalence that I can give you. The slogan is Paz y Justicia, which means peace and justice. The official money is called Guarani, which is also the language. Funny. And the primary religion is Católica, which is Catholic. All right. We also had this here. This is a map of América del Sur. This is South America here. Paraguay is located right here, so that's the country that we're talking about. The country that Fabio was from, he was from Argentina. And Argentina is just located south of Paraguay. Okay? So it says, Paraguay es una nación al norte de Argentina en América del Sur. Paraguay is a nation to the north of Argentina in South America. And then this quote here that we skipped over, I wanted to wait before I read it to you. It says, El mundo da basura y nosotros damos música. Now, we know a couple of words in here, okay? We know da means gives. Basura was kind of down here, okay? Basura it means garbage. And then we know the word música. So it says, the world gives garbage and we give music. Fabio Chavez. So this is a true story, believe it or not. It's pretty cool. And I'm going to switch over and I'm going to show you another video for the recycled orchestra.